My name is Jeff Yang. I'm a columnist for the San Francisco Chronicle by day, but tonight I've actually the honor of being the moderator and, if you will, host for tonight's special presentation. We're going to be taking a look at highlights, both in front of the scenes and behind the scenes, of The Warrior's Way, and we'll, of course, have the opportunity to hear from the cast and crew themselves, talking about both the magic on screen and the wizardry that took place behind the scenes to make this really unique film come into being. And with that, let me just go ahead and introduce the real stars of tonight's program. We're going to begin with the director of the film, Sngmoo Lee. Come on down. And then we're going to bring out the main villain of the film, Danny Huston. Come on down. Our spunky ingenue, Kate Bosworth. Our leading man, Jang Dong Gun. Producers, Barrie Osborne. Michael Peyser, come on down. And Jooick Lee. And then let's bring out the special effects wizard behind a lot of the amazing pyrotechnics you're going to be seeing tonight. Jason Piccioni, come on down. All right, I think we're all assembled now. So, as I mentioned, we're going to be seeing highlights from the film. We're going to be seeing some behind-the-scenes footage, and of course, we're going to get commentary from each of the cast and crew about what went into making this film come together. The very first clip we're going to be seeing actually represents the first 5 minutes of the film. It introduces our hero, and I think from just looking at this piece of footage, you'll understand that this film is not like anything you ever have seen before. So let's go ahead and just roll that, and then we'll have our conversation. Yeah, what? Let's turn around and face the screen. Instructed to give a few spoilers, if you will. Just to connect the pieces here. Yang, our lone warrior there, hunted by his own clan, the family of assassins who reared him and trained him. He's left for a faraway land, and that land, a strange place, a place we know and love well, happens to be America. America circa the era of the Old West. And that's where this begins. It's a combination of Eastern and Western, if you will, mythologies, coming from different parts of the world that somehow blend together magically. And it begins, as far as its vision, with our director, Sngmoo Lee. And I'm going to throw out our first question here to just ask where this did come from. What was the inspiration behind this film? And, how did this vision end up coming to the screen?
I think it started when I studied my film at NYU. There were a bunch of Korean laundrymen, and he was just Mr. Lee and Mr. Jang at the laundry store. And when I get close to them, I happen to know that they are former professors for Minister of something, and then he was a philosopher. So I begin to think, what do we know about the person behind this stereotype? So I begin to think, what if this laundryman was the deadliest assassin in the East? I think that was the beginning. And when I came back to Korea, I wanted to develop this into a script. And fresh out of film school, I was still overly ambitious. So I wanted to make a different kind of action film, and different means risky. So I had to struggle a little bit. And then Jooick, the producer, and introduced Barrie and Michael. So as soon as these three guys jump in, it was a highway. But that highway was not 100% paved. So we still had to find our way to find more finance. But it was a one good trip, and we finished it, and we are over here.